and welcome to Lounge Talk with our coffees. I'm Kathy.
I'm Greg, and it's a very cold coffee. It's a hot day.
It's a hot day here, so we've got ice water actually. So, as you know, we are authors of Poetically Together and also of another book called Age of Peril. So don't forget to grab them for Christmas presents. Share them with your family. But we're here again, just doing a quick little vlog, and it's Greg's turn to just read a couple of chapters of Poetically Together. So grab your coffee or cold drink, sit back and listen and enjoy.
These two chapters, they're about the sorrow that perhaps when you're caring for a loved one who's going through a hard time. So this first one is me at the hospital on the night of Mum's fall. I swallow horror, nerves pace like sentries, panic rolls and tumbles me a tighter porcupine. I pluck out all my quills so that I will remain defenceless and non-harming. She has fallen. She reached for the curtain while clutching her wheelie walker rollator. Her balance failed and down in a heap of failed bones and falls. So we up and to the hospital, ambulance and me stepping forward to be her strength. Then waiting for results, and me plucking out all my quills, being quiet and supportive, being God's creature. Me, telling myself to hold myself a calm, tight, alert creature, pouring myself as water through a sieve, focusing to be only the sound of calm, running water to the nerves of the one who bore me, my mother. Duty is as Jesus did. The kenosis, the emptying, the giving myself away. Beloved, this is how we know love, that Jesus laid down his life for the brethren, and we also, in the same way, should lay down our lives for the brethren. Lo, I come. As water on a calm seaplane, I spread myself out. I spread my tense soul out. So, as you can see, the doctor's voice calm and measured into the room. If you look at the x-ray, you can see the T8 vertebrae has had some slight crushing there. Due to osteoporosis, it has had some moderate damage. But I stare at the chart and see vertebrae after vertebrae misshapen. See dozens of little fractures and then healings. So they run like melted wax, like some twisted wax in some Salvador Dali dreaming. Leave the hospital consulting room. I and Mum and family quietly file out. They go home to their family. I go home bearing up Mum, quillless and tight as iron. Externally, I calm and reassure. I help her to bed. I lie me down too. I in my single bed, too many rooms far from her. I lie down fetal and quillless. The second extract, and if you've gone through this yourself with someone, drop us a line on our website, gregkathyweller.com. That's Kathy with a K, gregkathyweller.com. The second one was actually after she died, so again, love to hear from you. The title is Greg Too Heavy After Mum's Passing. I fold down. Determined before God, I straighten up, but fold down. There is quietness here in this house. It is full of maths and quietness. I stretch past the deep fears and fear of rejection, but fold down. I am determined, but without energy. I will to will the good, to help others, to set the world's limits somewhat aside. I will to walk God's perfect way, but I fall down. There is so much effort not to fold down. I sit up and I work to exhaustion, tidying and sorting out all the clutter of years, all the papers, all the used-to-bes, all the energy in my body, then fall asleep without hope, without energy, I fall down.
A lot of grief and pain in there, and we realise that Christmas is coming, and shops and TV make it sound like it's all fantastic, but there's a lot of pain behind it. And we recognise that, especially if you're single and older, it can be a very lonely and hard time.
Yes.
And you can hear from Greg's story, it is the true story of Greg, that he can relate to a lot of the pain you carry. So we would truly love to hear from you, how we could pray for you, how we can support you, how we can just encourage you and give you hope.
We'd love to hear your story, and we'd keep it absolutely confidential, and and if we can help you, encourage you, that's great.
So go to gregkathyweller.com. Greg Kathy Weller is one word, Kathy with a K. There's a contact me form. Fill that out. We will get back to you as soon as possible. We've just started a blog called Behind the Smile. A lot of those older and lonely will totally get that and understand that.
Yeah.
The blogs are coming as much as we can get them, but we would truly love to hear from you and to hear how both books have encouraged you.
Yeah.
Take care. God bless.
Yeah, catch you soon.